Hi guys, so today I am going to talk to you guys about autism, which is actually a subject that is very near and dear to my heart. I absolutely love this. So what is autism? Autism is a neurological disorder that affects communication, behavior, and social skills. It affects how a person thinks, acts, communicates, and even their emotional communication. And there are actually two ends to the spectrum. So this is Stephanie. I would consider her a higher functioning person with autism. I worked with Stephanie for about 3 years, and we worked one-on-one. Stephanie, when I started working with her, she obviously was high functioning. She's able to do a lot of things for herself. She did have some trouble with like social situations and appropriate behaviors and things like that, but we worked on those. And by the end of it, she was actually able to get a job. She has a job, she holds it, and she actually really enjoys what she does, and she does a really good job at her job. She currently works with children, which she adores. So that's a couple of things that I would consider her a higher functioning adult with autism. The next one this is Miranda. I wouldn't consider her low functioning, but I wouldn't consider her high functioning. So she kind of sits in the middle. She can't talk, but she does communicate with us with a device. It's an iPad, and she's able to communicate simple things, wants and needs, and things like that, and sometimes how she feels. She obviously has some trouble communicating the things that she needs. She does get over sensory input, so when she does that, she will often like walk away from a situation or something like that. So she's more of a middle type, I would say. So what causes autism? There really isn't a singular cause to autism, and research has a hard time trying to figure out what it really is. So the thing that I found was that it's basically identified a number of rare gene changes or mutations, and most of these cause autism by themselves. Most cases of autism, however, appear to be caused by a combination of autism risk genes and environmental factors influenced by early brain development. So a lot of it is just with your brain and it not developing and the neurons not communicating. So what does autism look like? So autism is unique to each person. It's defined as a delay or lack of speech, repetitive use of language, a lack of make-believe play, inability to initiate or sustain conversation, repetitive motor mannerisms like rocking back and forth or humming, and they're inflexible to routines and rituals, so they like to stay and do the things that they do often. And they also are preoccupied with parts of objects. So I'm going to tell you guys a quick story. It's about a kid named Paul. It's by his mother. So she says, when Paul was 2, he spent hours lining up toys and toy cars and gazing at them from different angles. He did not turn when his name was called, and take any notice of others. He remains oblivious when his mother hurt herself or cried out in pain. He did not speak to communicate, but he could echo back phrases from the television news. He arranged plastic letters to form words from TV credits. He would often have tantrums for no reason his parents could discern, but was noticeably calmed by music, especially Bach. He did not look at other faces or point out things of interest. He would take an adult's hand and move it towards an object that he wanted, as if the hand were a tool. So that's just kind of what it kind of looks like. So Asperger's is a form of autism, but it's a higher functioning thing. So there's no significant delay in the cognitive or language development or self-help skills. They do have some social interactions, and they're often curious about the environment. One big thing about Asperger syndrome is that they are often obsessed by a singular object or topic. They are often isolated due to their poor lack of social skills. And as children, they have motor delays. They are awkward in situations. They have poor coordination. They're highly active and emotionally vulnerable. So what can we do as TRs for autism? The biggest thing is we can help teach them leisure skills, which help with social interactions and allow for safe, appropriate use of free time. There's also play intervention, which helps with language skills, appropriate social skills, community living skills, effective motor behavior, appropriate environmental interactions, and their physical well-being. There's also helping practice collateral skills such as counting, reading, and things like that, and help them develop friendships around mutual things, and we also can help with their behaviors. The purpose of interventions I thought was really cool. So it reduces the prevention and self-stimulatory skills. They can gain control over sensory input and improve their relaxation. And as a TR, we need to design activities that require eye contact, attention, cooperation, expression, and sensory motor awareness. So for that last one thing that I did when working with Stephanie is that I would make a folder that made her concentrate on what she was doing. So we would do math or something, and she had to be able to like do the activity and focus and things like that. So that's all I have for you guys. Have a good day.